Hi everyone, this is Natasha. Wow, I think I got a little bit of a sunburn for the first time in my life in Switzerland, I think. Usually I don't get burnt here, but it was really hot the last few days. So, anyway, today I'd like to share just a little bit about what it means to live from the heart and what happened to me when I was in that process of starting to live more from the heart and starting to become someone who lives from the heart, which is what I'm striving for. I knew actually also from what I felt inside that my healing process and everything started to be more about living from the heart, about feeling from the heart, about just being in the heart. But I heard so many times, like, just drop into your heart, just decide from your heart, live in your heart. And I didn't know what that means. I just couldn't make sense of it. Everybody was talking about it as if it was the most normal thing on earth. And I'm like, what the heck? Why can't I do this? I don't feel anything. I don't know. So actually, it's very simple. It's just about your focus. It's your attention. Energy follows attention. So if you can internally just put your attention into your heart, and I'm saying into it, when I say onto your heart, it's more like sometimes people, I've discovered that people go more, or I did as well, you go more from the outside as if looking at your heart. That's not the idea. It's not looking at your heart, it's being in your heart. So that means that your energy, your focus, your attention kind of internally drops down into your heart and just feel your heart area, just the center of your chest, where your heart is. And if you can do that, you already dropped into your heart. And then you can start breathing from your heart, just as if you would breathe into your heart. You still breathe into your belly, you still do your deep breathing, but as if breathing in through your heart. And you can also breathe out through your heart, or you can just expand the energy and breathe out and let everything else go. And if you do this little exercise like a few times a day, it can be for 2 minutes only, 3 minutes, whatever you have time for. It can be for 10 or 20 minutes, which is amazing. You'll start feeling differently. And then when you're in a situation where you react in a way that you don't want to, you just do that. You drop into your heart and you experience from there. And it will change so much for you. And I have so many examples of what happened for me when I did that. And one of them I want to quickly share is I was on a phone call with somebody, and we were actually trying to connect to see. I had a project, she had a project, and we wanted to explore how we could work together. And there was a point where I asked her about details of her project so I could share with my people so they could decide whether they wanted to hop on with her. And actually that was just for her, right? I didn't get anything out of that. I didn't get commission, I didn't get anything, not my share, nothing. It was just like, hey, why should we do the same thing? Let's see how we can use synergies that are there. And she suddenly felt like I have to deliver all the time. And I'm like, wait a second, you misunderstood me. It's just really how can people book if they don't know the details about your project? And she was into that feeling of I have to deliver. And whatever I said to explain to her that actually I'm doing it for her, it wouldn't work. And at some point, I just dropped into my heart, and I just remembered I have everything I need. And I went internally into my heart. I took one deep breath during that conversation on the phone, and everything changed. I just suddenly heard myself saying, wow, you must have experienced a lot of times when you were the one delivering and the others wouldn't help. And she got so quiet at that moment and just first didn't say anything, and then she said, that's too personal for me, I don't want to answer that. And then she started sharing. And when we hang up, we talked a little bit more, and then when he hung up, she sent me, even in written form, everything I was asking for, and told me good luck and thank you for and everything. So it it was just that dropping into my heart, and these words came out of my mouth that could just switch the whole situation, and she realized that I'm not here to take anything from her. So that's only one example what just this quickly dropping into your heart can do. So I hope that was helpful. You can check me out on nathealing.net, and if you're interested to get more of my sharing, you are very welcome. I have a great community of like-minded people. They are on Facebook. It's called Love Your Life with Nat Healing. And you can share whatever you want to share. You can ask questions. You will get what I share. I post almost all of my videos there for sure. And I post them on other places as well. So if you like this, be sure to subscribe to my newsletter or check me out on my website, whatever feels good to you. Thank you for listening, and I hope this was valuable for you. See you next time. Thank you. Bye.